Hey, what's up guys, it's Mo the dog trainer, and today I'm here working with Honey. She's my 10-month-old French bulldog, and what I'm teaching her is the leaveit. Basically this training is for you guys. I want to be able to help you guys with your dogs, to teach your dogs to leave things on the floor. This will also help your puppy, especially if you teach them from a puppy, not to guard things, right? Not to resource guard their bones, their things that they pick up from the ground, maybe a shoe, a sock, a toilet tissue. You want to be able to get near your dog and grab the thing and tell your dog to leave it. So basically what I'm going to be using is, I'm going to be using her food kibble, and then I've got some high value rewards here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my food kibble in my hand, and the rewards, the high value reward, that's what I'm going to reinforce her with. So basically I'm going to present with a fist, food in my hand, and I'm going to put my fist down in her face, let her sniff it, and the moment she backs away from it or stops licking my hand or nudging my hand, maybe your dog is going to scratch your hand, maybe your dog is going to try to bite it, try to get it out, maybe your dog is he's gonna find a way to get it out, right? And eventually he's just gonna give up. The moment your dog gives up, that's when you mark and you reward. I always talk about this thing of marker. You either use a clicker or you use a marker word like yes. And so I use this, I have to reward her. So you want to be able to use these words because it's going to help you in the training. It's going to help you, it's going to help your dog understand what he did was right, and then he's going to get a reward. So I'm going to move her over here. Like I said, I have my high value rewards here and the regular kibble here. You can put a boring biscuit in your hand for this training. Try to make sure that your dog is not too hungry, but you don't want him to be full neither, because you want him to work for food. So here we go. I'm going to try to engage her. Good girl. Good girl. If you got to play with your dog just to get him engaged, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my hand. Yes. I'm going to give her the rabbit. Right. So she basically knows this game. Like I said, this training is for my viewers, for you guys, for new dog owners that are trying to get their dogs to stop taking things from the ground, taking the kids' toys or whatever. So basically you do this again, present in your hand. Yes. So now she's backing, she knows the game, so now she backs up more, right? So, yes. So when you first do this with your dog, don't expect your dog to do a lot, right? Get the small thing. Get maybe he goes like this and then he moves, or maybe he just a little bit. Mark that. The moment the dog moves away from your hand, mark it and reward. Now, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna open my hand and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna wait till she moves. If she goes for it, I'm gonna close my hand. So bring it over here. So I don't need I didn't say a pound. Yes. If your dog is pounding at you, just ignore that, right? You see how she just did? I just ignored it. Over here. Yes. If you get it down, that's perfect, right? Now she goes for it, you just close it. She goes for it, yes. She's not going for it. Yes. So if your dog is not getting this step, you're moving too fast. You want to go back to the first step where your hand is closed. Now we got the hand open. Oh. Yes. After your dog has success with the hand opening and you don't have to close your hand, what you want to do is you want to put it on the ground, right? This is going to be the next step, right? Yes. So pick this up and then give her a treat. So with your dog, if your dog is not trained to do this, you want to have your hand here. The reason I have my hand up here is because I know she's not going to take it, right? Yes. And then you want to toss the treat away from whatever's on the ground, right? We're back over here. Yes. Now, what I'm gonna do is, this is the high value stuff here, right? Obviously, you're probably not gonna get to this step. This is just for when your dog start getting the concept. You're gonna see this type of result, this type of training, this type of response from your dog, and this is what you want. You want your dog not to leave it. Yes. So I kind of said leave it, right? So that's going to be the next step, right? So the next step is going to be, you're going to add the word. So you're going to start with your hand, closed fist, leave it. Yes. You're going to give her whatever's in your hand. After you teach her with your closed hand, you're going to do it with your hand open, leave it. Yes. After you do that step a couple times, you're going to say, before you put it on the ground, you're going to tell her, leave it. Leave it. And then wait for some eye contact. Yes, take it. You can say take it, or you can also pick that up and toss the new stuff away from her. So this is basically going to help your dog stay away from things when you say leave it. If you're walking down the sidewalk and there's like a dead squirrel or a bird, or even if he sees another dog, you say leave it, and the dog is going to come and look at you, and then you're going to have to reward the dog, right? So I'm going to do that again. So now I'm not going to tell her leave it ahead. I'm just going to drop it just to see if she goes for it. Leave it. Yes. So you're saying, why did you say leave it? And if she didn't go for it? I'm just teaching her the word. Leave it. Yes. So this is one of the ways that you can teach your dog to leave it. Like I said, it's going to help a new puppy not to resource guard things, and it's going to help your dog learn to leave things when you tell her to, or when you tell him to on cue. Thank you for watching.